Hey guys, Kimber Schaefer here for Rage in the Cage OKC News. We are here at Academy of Martial Arts in South Oklahoma City, and we are talking about Rage in the Cage 36, which is coming up. And we are so excited about this fight card and about this fight. This is a benefit happening on the 20th anniversary of the Oklahoma City bombing. We are doing a fundraiser for the Denny family. This is our second annual event, and we couldn't be more excited. Right now I have Jose Martinez here for his pre-fight interview. This is a title fight for you. You are a rematch between you and Ken Coulter. So obviously you won the belt last time. How do you feel about defending it again to Ken and giving him a second chance at the belt?
Well, I feel comfortable with the fight. I feel like I got every advantage. I feel I've gotten way better since the last time me and Ken fought. And from what I saw from Ken's last fight, I don't think he's gotten that much better. He went 3 rounds with Austin Conrad, which, I mean, to be honest, he's really not that good of a fighter. But I'll take the rematch, and if that's what Rage in the Cage wants me to do, that's what I'll do. And as far as I'm concerned, it'll probably be another good fight, and I plan to dominate again.
All right, and you know, speaking of you and Ken, I mean, both of you pretty much debuted for Rage in the Cage. Both of you did debut for Rage in the Cage, but roughly about the same time, and we're thinking actually possibly the same fight card. So both of you have really been there. You both deserve this shot at the title. I mean, you guys have been fought on several Rage in the Cage cards, so if it should go to anybody, obviously one of you.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, obviously, Ken has fought for Rage of the Cage more than I have. I've kind of jumped around promotions, but if, I mean, 2 guys that deserve this belt, probably be it. I mean, Ken definitely deserves a shot. I mean, he's beaten people for Rage of the Cage the whole time. Like, I haven't fought for Rage of the Cage since, I mean, I beat Ken the first time, so, I mean, if it makes sense, it makes sense, and it's for a great cause, too, so why not?
Well, it's just really a great cause, like you said, and we're so honored that you're fighting on this card for us because of this benefit. How do you feel about that? I mean, have you, the Denny family, of course, is here tonight. Have you had the opportunity to meet them yet?
No, I haven't. I don't even know who they are yet, but I'll find out after the interviews, and I'll go shake their hands and stuff. But it'd be nice to meet them, and I'm glad to be fighting this show for that reason.
Well, we are so happy that you're fighting as well. Let's talk about long-term for you. What is your goals? I mean, I know that you're pretty ready to go pro, I'm guessing.
Oh, yeah. Anytime a good offer comes around, I'll take it. But as far as Larry's concerned, my team and my management, my coach, he wants me to wait till the end of the year. He wants me to dominate this year, get big, decent fan base. People know who I mean, people obviously know that I'm a good fighter, but we just need to get that more out there and be pro by the next year for sure, and start dominating the pro levels too.
You know, you made a good point there because even Rage in the Cage fans, they all know you as a fighter. We've all seen you in the cage, but and you've been on my radio show, but this is the first time you've ever made pre-fight interviews. So let's take a moment and kind of backtrack a little bit and just let our fans out there that watch these pre-fight interviews on our YouTube channel know a little bit about you as a person and why you began fighting in the first place.
Well, honestly, it's kind of funny. I was getting kind of fat, and I wanted to work out. So there's a gym that opened up in our town, and I was just going to go in there, weight lift, do some exercises. Well, it turns out they had an MMA class, and me being a wrestler from high school, I was like, I want to try it. I went in there, got my butt kicked a few times, and I was like, this ain't happening. So I kept going and going and going. And eventually I was like, all right, I'm getting better. And then I was like, I want to fight now. And I just got addicted to the sport. And I mean, I'm doing the best I can, and it's turning out pretty good so far.
So up until that point, had you been somebody that watched MMA or followed MMA? Had you watched UFC fights or, you know, what? I mean, basically it was just by chance?
Well, yeah, but I mean, I watched it, I've seen it, but I never actually wanted to fight. I figured it would be fun to try it, but I was like, I wasn't really that convinced, like trying to find a gym, try to train and stuff. But when this pops up, I'm like, let's give it a shot. And I rolled with it. I'm glad I did, though. I met some amazing people, and I've done some amazing things so far, and I just want to keep going on that.
Well, I have to say also, and going back to what you said previously as well about your manager, Larry Strock, of course, giving you the advice to be sure to dominate as an amateur before you go to pro. And, I mean, I couldn't agree that that is really, really good advice because I see so many guys going to pro prematurely, sometimes after 1 or 2 fights, and sometimes those 2 fights have been losses. And so, I mean, I really think that it's important that when you go pro that you have fought the best of the best as an amateur. Is that kind of your feelings as well?
Yeah, I mean, that's what I like to do. I want to fight the best guys out there right now, and I've fought pretty tough guys so far. I mean, I don't back away from a fight, and that's a great advice. I mean, I don't see any, I see pros out there that I know I can beat, but I'm an amateur still, and I want to get my name out there. I want to get the experience. Like, I know my ground game's amazing. Like, I know my ground game's good. Now, right now, I'm working on my striking. It's come a long way since I fought Ken last time, and I want to showcase that in this fight, so it's going to be fun.
Well, and you mentioned something as well there is, you know, as well as I do, once you go pro, it's important to have a fan base. It's important to be able to sell yourself, sell tickets, and in order to make it onto the big screen UFC, I mean, that's really important too, is that they know and they're able to see that fan base. And so I'm assuming that's what you're going to spend the next few months doing, is trying to build that fan base.
Yep, I'm going to do as much media as I can. I even came an hour and a half to do this one, and I mean, just get my name out there. I want people to know who I am, and I'm ready to go pro. Anybody knows I can fight. I just need people to follow me, and this is a good start.
Well, it is a good start. Hey, guys, don't miss Jose Martinez and Ken Coulter as they do this rematch for the 155 AMI title belt. It's all going down April 17th, 2015 at the Oklahoma City Farmers Public Market. You can get tickets from Jose or any of the other fighters on the card. You can get tickets at Party Galaxy or at Ticketstorm.com, and we sure do hope you're there. Thank you so much.